We're reading up now, but speaking of Thunderbirds, Elmo, quickly, Thunderbirds roster, I mean, what are you thinking about that as we go into this first mid?
Well, Combo Scout Smazza, Flank Scout Dork, Pocket Right, Romalex, Matt Demo, Doge, Medic. Honestly, I think they've been together longer. They haven't been screwing much, but stronger team, so I'm going to say they'll pull this out 5-3.
Yeah, I was predicting a similar scoreline. I was going to say 5-2 to our Thunderbirds this evening, but here we go on mid. Huge bomb in, Red Soldier's jumping around, Blue Soldier's jumping around as well. Doge immediately goes down. First frag of the match tonight, but Oz, and I can't tell who the alias is, but someone else pays the price for it. Big mult shot here on mid. Picks up a couple of frags for the 5% scouts, but it certainly looks like Thunderbirds have come up with it. That's Matt, Lex, and someone else alive in mid. I don't know if this is our new different friends list on this account, but yeah, I think I'd say a Thunderbirds mid for the first one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, they take them, well, they half take the mid. They might, yeah, they're going to let them edge it for some. I guess they don't want to have to reverse it, so they'll get the spawns, but yeah, as you said, Doggerel living there. Just the high bomb basically destroyed Doge. Maybe you're not expecting it so fast, and so yeah, they instantly reverse the cap and take over. And probably should get a free second here, I would imagine, because I don't see how they hold them out. Doge isn't even that close yet.
Yeah, you'd think so. I mean, you hear Granary mid, you think Soldier Bomb surely, but here we go. Doggerel Uber through second here. Gets traded out Smazza, but I don't think they're going to get any other kills with this. No, never mind. Riot. Usually the jumper. Oh dear, Redcoat walks into some, I think, kind of obvious traps on second, but they're trying to muscle it in through. It's a 4v. Oh, not quite. Sheep goes down. Big frags. Doge taken solo. Cleaned up though. Lex. Really good defense, Bismetic, and it looks like they might even hold second off of this. That's some pretty impressive stuff. 5%. Sorry, not 5%. Thunderbirds certainly not out of the woods yet, but that was pretty impressive from the crew there.
Yeah, they overcommitted a bit going for the medic, and it would have been okay if they'd got him, but I didn't really see what happened with the Uber, but kind of looked like Smazza was able to bait it out, so they kind of only killed him and Riot, and then Granary second's always kind of awkward because it's so easy to just go down in a corner, and they have to commit so hard before they can do anything.
Really
on the bright
yeah.
side, Doggerel does have, and they trade here, and it's not going to be great for Thunderbirds at all.
Certainly
I think they're going to
with,
lose so many.
Oh, with Lex, Smazza, Riot going down, that's a 3k so far in second. Looking to muscle in here through mid. Big jumps. Oz wants to go deeper. You can sense it within him. Another frag. I mean, oh, that's looking a bit grim there. 4 down. Demo, Doge and Matt. There we go. Doge and Matt. Surviving through second here, trying to build it up. My HUD is not working properly on this new PC, so I'm not sure of the Uber advantage here.
Yeah, it should be pretty much even, because they did trade. Doggerel actually has been building really well this game, because they didn't expect him to get Uber there, and so they kind of all jumped in, and they just destroyed, and now Doggerel does have like 20% ad here. They are, I don't think it is, but Lex dies to a trap up top, and Redcoat has died for the second time though, playing forward and not working out at all for him.
Perhaps Redcoat wants to get a little bit. I think Redcoat maybe attached to Greedy. He thinks it's still 2012 on Granary here. The Boomer map not favouring the Boomers right now. I mean, it's actually no, it's fairly even. Maybe being a bit uncharitable here. I mean, Doge coming up on 100% now. I believe Doggerel.
Yeah, Fane just destroys Dork, trying to make a bit of a flank play. I don't think they didn't really. Doggerel mustn't have spotted the other medic.
Bit of back play.
Lex gets a trade off. Sheep does kill him in the end, but Riot dies really forward there. Makes it a bit awkward for them. And looks like they are just going to try and. They get an early force. This is a really good Uber in the end though. Smazza gets so many people to trade. The door is kind of broken for me here, so I can't tell when it's open or not, but they are going to keep trying fighting it, and this should be pretty difficult to break through.
That was
I don't think...
some
that's
big
so keen. Yeah, way too forward, but both scouts dying actually. That's a disaster.
Completely correct there. I mean, that was
happen.
some big balls on second there from Doggerel. Redcoat was 19 HP, didn't flash him, give an arrow, anything, just trusted him to avoid the damage, and he did. They're kind of coming in from through left side here. Huge bombing here. Oz gets loads of damage, not quite clean the kill. Riot, jumper player that he is, gets away. Very good surf from him to get out of that damage there. They're sticking around way too long on this left side here. They're all getting really damaged, but again, good little kite out there. So they've got second, and I think Ubers are, I think, back to fairly even. My HUD's still not working, I'm afraid.
Once again, Doggerel actually has been building better, and he does have the ad here. Whether they'll really be able to do anything with it, I'm not sure. Because once again, I don't think they really know. I don't think they realize how like badly they're kind of building at this stage. But yeah, the scouts I think are just trying to do too much, and Granary's a bit of a doorway map, and so you know if you don't aim perfectly or dodge perfectly, you kind of just get crushed, and it makes it so difficult.
Just like that, Elmo completely spot on there. Like, oh, that was a bit unfortunate. Fane, I think that was, getting kind of clapped there. Oh, Doggerel drops! Riot! What a play! Cleans up Redcoat as well. It is an absolute massacre. And they're going to come into second immediately here. Doge, Matt, oh my, all the crew just muscling in. I did not even see what happened there. But the Scouts forcing it in second. Oh, cleaned up. Big balls from Doge. Doesn't have to stress about that for a hot second. Really impressive stuff here from the 5%, not 5%, from the Thunderbirds crew here. They want to get mid off this, surely.
Yeah, just need to hope the same thing doesn't happen, but it doesn't look like anyone from 5% is anywhere near them. Yeah, I think Riot just got in and just, you know, basically two-rock a dog roll before he realized what was happening. Kind of the downside of sitting that bottom right. It's so easy to get someone like above you and just destroyed. Fane is going to die here, unable to trade. I think it's worth going for, but they basically have to full retreat to last. Doggerel once again building really well, and I think unless Thunderbirds are super quick here, they're actually going to get.
Yeah, Doggerel coming up
pretty quick though.
95 trying to lead through spawn. Oz gets the good respawn bind. Doggerel pops it in through spawn. Could get caught out here, Matt, but manages to surf it out. But actually, they get a bunch of frags in the back out. Oz and Redcoat really cleaning up. Lex and Riot down. They really want to get second over this, but they could be a bit too greedy here. Matt's lingering on the point. He wants those stickies. Oh, just surfing away. Sheep, good frag. And surely, if they clean up the stickies, it's going to be a second retake. But really back and forth already on Granary, Elmo.
Yeah, just a lot of sloppy play, really. Like, both teams are kind of Ubering bad when they probably don't. Well, Thunderbolt's more on that side, is Ubering when they really shouldn't. And then, especially kind of Redcoat and one of the soldiers at times is just getting picked off when their team has enough ad on the 5% side where they don't really need to, like, you know, overstep their bounds. I think that's the main problem kind of with Redcoat. He's, like, too confident in a way, so he's always wanting to forward and pound, but just got to relax at time.
Doesn't have much fear in him, and they're going to come in on second here. Trading Ubers, no frags just yet. Matt actually perishes, didn't quite get his stickies out perhaps. Looking a bit dire for Doge and the rest of the Thunderbirds here, but they're going to get a really good trade. Fane again dying at seemingly opportune times. Gets a neat little trade out, but oh, and Lex dies too actually, and Riot dies too. This is extremely grim for the Thunderbirds. Backing out a second here, managing to dodge away from the pipes, trying to keep Doge alive, but that was a really silly death. I don't even see what they were from. Was it just flank aggression there?
Yeah, it's like, I feel just not. Dorf's always wanting to be aggro, and it's just not working really out for him at all. Especially, it's so hard to do anything. You know, getting in there, especially once Matt's died, you kind of just have to leave. Once again, it's like if you don't play perfectly, you don't. It's not hard to aim a soldier, you know, on this map. So it's like you have to like be perfect, or you'll just get crushed, and it's just not happening. Granary normally tends to be the ones where teams take teams in officials, while it's more like in scrims you end up having with this one, but I guess with the, you don't want to make any mistakes sort of map.
Yeah, I mean...
They're walking in for a sack here though. It'll be interesting to see what they do, because I'm a fan of like the 4-3 man. Oz is so funny and they just don't notice it. Oz gets the 4 somehow. Wow.
Wow.
Should have been their team going for it. They're actually getting some... Yeah. Fane has somehow got behind too. Maybe it was Fane getting the force. One of the soldiers gets the force, and Fane is in behind. Kind of means they can't just go for anything at this point, because they have to go chase him.
Lex and Fane, I think it is, trading out there. I mean, not really a terrible trade either side, but I mean, that's a huge force from whichever 5% soldier that was. It's superb play. I mean, especially jumping back in on Granary second is always a bit challenging. You can just get, you know, like you were saying, they're just shoved into the corners, shoved into the corridors. Doggerel taken so low there. Doesn't use big balls.
He does now, but they're close enough.
Oh, not quite cleaned up. I mean, probably not a terrible use there.
Sneaking in stairs as well. They've lost 2. I don't think they know he's behind. It's going to be hard to do anything, because I think, yeah, it's
going
to be a soldier special once again.
Very romantic. Hand in a lovable hand in lunchbox there, but not quite getting the play. And Oz and Redcoat perishing, but Doge forced. I think it was just the combined aggression there, but I mean, hard to make those.
I think you're happy with that though, anyway, because they used their Uber. It wasn't great, and so rather than overdoing it and getting crushed, we've unpaused.
Ooh.
Matt just actually died. They've actually right. Okay, so the feign bomb wins out, and they've actually got crushed. Sheep and the rest of their team is able to just kind of like walk in and kill the medic there. And Dork once again going for the play does not work out for him. I think that's worth going for, but yeah, did not work out. And Smazza going behind also gets cleaned up. So massive victory for 5%.
Yeah, they'll be really happy with that one. I mean, obviously, we're not sure what the pause was for. It'll be 90 seconds in our future, if not theirs. But yeah, we were predicting Riot to hit up his sinks, hit those Riot BZ jump map strats. Not quite cleaning up there as they're going to come back on a mid. Dogrol's certainly got 100%. I'll have to try and there we go. Ubers are even. No, not quite even. I have to literally go and find Doge in my spectate to like find
I think
him.
they expected them to be more forward there, so they don't really get much at all. They kill Riot, and Lex is behind. Or kind of a way early rocket there. I don't think Sheep had any idea that he was there, but now he knows.
Now he knows. Giving away the game. Ooh,
yeah,
Lex.
I think he's going to get cleaned up. There's no way he can live to,
I think it's afraid.
come back for him.
Oh.
Doge dies as well.
What the heck was that? Oz in the background. Oh man, really good play by him. I was on the Lex cam too, watching that back play and didn't even notice it. Good stuff from the soldiers there. I mean,
You would think.
Made a name for himself in the last few years. Oz, good play.
Yeah, you'd think. Yeah, more. I feel like he's more demo generally, but his soldier has been stepping up, and as he shows there, can get the big kills. So, from the 5% perspective, this would be kind of devastating if they don't get the round here, because they have the big ad again. So, it should be pretty easy to just like walk into second cap and then take a big Uber ad to last.
I think so.
There is a gun up back right as well, and the sniper on Smazza, so it'll be interesting to see if they can get anything done on one of those two.
Certainly not a bad sniper class there, and there we go, Dogrol using a little bit of... Oh dear, Smazza sniper! Wow, what a lovely little shot there. Completely annihilating. So much time point there! Dogrol sitting...
Yeah,
oh my god!
I'm not sure
Stood in the middle of one!
Yeah,
Red coat and Dogrol!
Smazza, they have a heavy, but he wasn't close at the point. Smazza kind of ran off it. I think they're probably losing there anyway, but... Yeah, nice headshot, but they just lost too many too early, and yeah, in the end, just didn't have the numbers to block the point.
Even with that lovely little headshot from Smazza there, just really wasn't enough for the Thunderbirds crew there, and 5% taking a not so early lead, 1-0 after like 15 minutes or something like that.
18 minutes, I think, right, and almost 19.
Wow, it's been a long first round, but here we go, our second mid, soldiers jumping back and forth and there and then. Feign perishing is our first casualty of the mid. It looks like Oz will end up backing out, saving his life, and that'll be our... Wow, looks like our only mid casualty at this rate, unless Lex... No. All Riot gets a good kill on the red coat. That means not the Oz team, the 5% team, sorry, his demo is backing out. Not quite getting the surfs he wanted, and they're surely going to go to last. They can't defend second or demo, can they?
I mean, there's enough time that they might be able to get a trade out and their demo back up, just because it's been... They had to go all the way back to second, so I think they'll be fine. Yeah, they have the Uber. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do differently this time, because when they traded, Matt died, and then it was kind of a total disaster. And yeah, we see the difference straight away. Riot is on Spy, or is he just checking? Well, just checking. What a professional gamer.
Where's the
on Spy.
Where's the swag, Riot? I want to see it. People want to see it. Doesn't go for the spy plays this time. No Highlander action for us. Doge? Oh, I thought he was looking to take it through Lunchbox. Might just be buffing his flank and hard about this, but it would be entertaining. Lex wants something big here. I mean, you can smell it in his bones watching him in his position here. Can he go for a cheeky bomb?
Far in, but it's so hard because both soldiers are playing top here. Dork has kind of walked in bottom left out of distract, and Alex should get that kill. Unfortunately, Rocket just is able to serve it away, and Dork kind of gets crushed. Sheep coming up behind him, and yeah, just not working out for them. I feel like they need to bring more players over to help there. Like, you kind of want your combo to take the whole attempt, please. Nope.
I was going for the trade.
Behind. Surely he'll die there. And yeah, not both soldiers die. I think maybe a bit of miscommunication, because you can't really have both soldiers in that sort of situation, you know.
Yeah, probably just they heard someone sack, someone do something, call, and they both They both stood up, tried to commit for it, did not quite get the play, and oh, Riot jumping in, not quite getting anything. Lex hit by an arrow! Mid-jump, he's 1 HP, won't get out. Both soldiers on both teams taking inopportune sacks. I mean, it is a last push in theory, but I mean, wow, that's just a bit unfortunate.
It makes it so hard to defend here. Dork is actually behind. He's just has to kill a soldier. I think Dork's actually going to win this. I don't think Sheep... They're not going to get back in time. Oh, nice rocket, just in time. Still a good play, though, because it means they're actually going to walk into the med and get the force in. They have the numbers here if Lex can get there in time. Riot should be able to get a nice bomb in and do some real damage. Yeah, Doggerel's dead instantly. His med... Actually, Doge lives there pretty easily. It's a 3v3, but they're so low. They just need to focus well here. Doge is just going to do it all himself. Who needs a team? People. They're actually still going to... I think they're actually might be still losing this.
No way.
Doge doesn't hit like another arrow.
Doge gets
they're both...
No way!
Doge just does it all himself. What a play by Doge. Literally, his team beefing. Doge gets a 3 out of the 4 kills. My god, Doge was sick of his team and just hits something, boys, and does it himself. Wow, what a play.
Bro thinks it's red pandas. What the hell was that? Insane plays from the Thunderbirds medic. Gets them the tying up round there. It's 1. We got 7 minutes to go in Granary. I mean, we've said the phrase back and forth so much, I feel like everyone's going to start screaming at me if I say it again. But far out, Elmo. It has been back and forth.
Yeah, really good round win from that though. Nice and quick. You're back on the board and looks like they're going to win mid pretty well again. As long as they can stop Fane from getting a sneaky play, and yeah, there's no way if Med's living this time.
It's certainly not all his fault, but I feel like Fane's getting caught out quite a bit when he tries to go for a funny sack or a funny jump or anything. I feel like they're pretty attuned to his jumping at this point. I mean, maybe he's got to try some more angles. Maybe it's just, you know, Granary being, you know, just a corridor map like you said, Elmo. But it feels like every time Fane goes for a funny, they're pretty ready to counter with a not so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I admit it's kind of hard because the best jump generally is just go really high and kind of commit. Because now that you don't really hurt yourself that much, it's like fine to just like land inside people and absolutely blow up. So like a lot of the time, it is best to just do that sort of one. But yeah, once again, I think it's more just coordination, because as long as you do stuff together, I reckon if they lose the next round, Redcoat's going to jump with them. That'll be the play. Maybe even if they win this round, Redcoat will do it. Lex gets caught out here. They do get a force though. Kind of really awkward here. I'm not sure what prompted that much, because Redcoat's actually just fully dead here. Waste some time, so they might not get much else. Well, Dogrod does die. Soldiers are behind, but Doge does die, but this might just be a round anyway. Unless Sheep can know, he gets crushed. 4v1. I don't see how nice start to holding it though.
He's hitting the Kovacs for that one. Trying to fight last, not quite enough. Surely Riot caps us up, and he does. I mean, raised a little round on second there, but surely the Thunderbirds be happy with that one. I mean, just weird little frags, trying to back and forth. That dog roll death was just.
It wasn't even
bizarre.
Doggerel dying there though, it was just their Uber was like really awkward, because even if Doggerel lives there, I think they probably are still losing. Or Doggerel died, but he would have died a little bit later anyway, I think. It's just Redcoat that basically soloed somehow in the end, so just miscommunication about what they wanted to do just ends up very awkwardly. Redcoat not jumping though, very disappointing.
Not just disappointing indeed. He still gets a frag though, killing the scouts and more.
Massive victory here.
Lex down. Oh, this is much more interesting mid.
Dead here. Yeah, they're all dead here.
Oh.
Great mid from 5%. Realizing how much they're winning by as well, and able to just like flood forward. They're literally already at second with Sheep capping mid also.
5% looking to really get this second round at this rate. I mean, they're already on last. Like, this is really brutal stuff here.
They're too greedy though. But it doesn't look like it's going to be too greedy.
I mean, as long as they can get second capped up and get this solidified, this is a 2-all for them.
It's just they get forced. I don't think he needed to use there. They are holding the spawns, and there are 2 players down, but this is so awkward. Because if Redcoat doesn't crush them now, they're going to lose.
Trading mid over here, Redcoat's got to hit some Kovacs pipes to get away with this one. He's not quite going to get it.
Matt kind of got abandoned as well to Sheep.
Redcoat waiting for the arrow. Is he going to receive it? He is. Good shot from Dogroll. More frags traded back and forth. Smazer and Lex down. Oz trades for it though. Oh, Medic down. Redcoat hits a nutty
nice
pipe. Surely you can't win this. This would be the Kovacs to the century if he gets away with it. Oh, he's just
I think Wright's just playing so passive.
He jumped in from Fade. So much time on point. They forced him off. What a part for Redcoat. He's going to stand in the middle. Stand in the middle to win here. Surely someone's going to stand on. They do. It's 2-all on Granary here. What a sensational play. From, oh my god, from the 5% crew there, that was nuts. What the hell happened?
I think Ride just way too passive like there. I don't know what happened. The rest of it, Matt kind of just got abandoned and got killed by a scout. Like the scout just walked in Ride and killed him, which kind of made it closer than it really should have been. And then yeah, Ride just not hitting. Well, Redcoat huge pipe to kill the scout to start with, and then Ride just needed to go kill him, I think, before this players got there. Even still, great DM to win it out in the end.
I mean, certainly what I... Oh, speaking of great DM, shot from Riot into Redcoat there. Really, really good stuff. Opening up an early mid advantage to the rest of his team. Oz perishing too. They're going to flat out here, 5%. And sure... Oh, they're steamrolling in. Matt gets the kill on Fane. Someone's got a cab mid though. Stand in the middle to win, guys. There we go. Smaz is coming back. But wow, they're not happy with that round loss there, it looks like. I mean... Thunderbirds certainly got time to pull it back here. We got three minutes, it seems, in the match time. Oh, this is sensational stuff here. Prem semi-final certainly living up to its name so far.
Yeah, we had a sloppy first 20 minutes, but after that, just being all action. And well, still pretty sloppy, but you know, great plays and all that Doge winning, and then Redcoat. Oh, nice shot. They're going for the attack. Lex is still in, despite being midi. I think he might get forced here. Yeah, he kind of has to pop there. I think at that point you just play further back, and they barely even lose anything for that either. Like, they kill Oz as he sucks in, and they should easily be able to, you know, go for a trade here and block.
I think so. I mean...
Actually, Oz got the force, I didn't even see. Oz got the force somehow.
He did too.
Solo again. Oh, nice pipes and stickies from both demos, and both scouts will be dead here for Thunderbirds, so they're actually going to have to back out here with 2 minutes left.
Oh, it's too... I mean, surely they'd be not too upset to take it to a Golden Cat. Their mid performance has been pretty solid so far, but here they go, backing out onto mid. Lex on like 2 HP, finally getting his pack.
Sheep wanting him, but yeah, he gets the pack, and they should be able to stabilize here. I think at this point they'll probably just make sure they don't lose. You know, they'll go for some sacks, but not anything too over silly. But the last thing you want is to, you know, mess up and die and lose. So yeah, I don't think they'll do anything too wild.
Yeah, surely they just want to stabilize a bit here.
It's like they're just gonna wait. Probably you just wait for like a minute and then you sack or you trade or something, where you're pretty confident the other team can't win, but you can, you know, sneak it.
Oh, Smazza just staying alive there. Good little arrows to keep him alive. Riot killing Oz though. I'm not quite sure where that happened, but good stuff. And they're going to Uber Smazza in through second. Gets the force in return. Not a terrible Uber from either side. Maybe slight advantage for Agro, but he's flashed a fair bit.
They leave straight away. Redcoat's just setting up a trap. It crushes Lex, but this gives them time to actually play around and get in.
Oh, Smaz was trying to get so deep! So many frags!
Wow, they're actually just won. They just walk in and win. I actually can't believe that. Redcoat just, and their combo just not prepared.
Matt
it actually
Riot
could still be holdable because both soldiers are up. They haven't seen this one behind. They haven't actually got that much damage on the combo, and Lex does absolutely come in and clean up, and wow. They've actually, yeah, they just wait and then they just walk in and kill them all at second.
Absolutely sensational play from Doge and the rest of the Thunderbirds. I mean, just out of absolute chaos, they come up with just okay. Let's just press W, stand in the middle to win. I mean, the age-old strategy is coming into play with the Thunderbirds crew, and it's going to be their granary. 5 seconds to go here. There's no way they can get the full round, and an absolute GG to Doge and the crew there. What? I mean, obviously super duper close for the vast majority of the game, but wow, just those last few minutes, just rounds back and forth and far out. What a, I mean, just GG is all you can say. Thunderbirds taking that one.
Yeah, insanely close. Like, I've just looked at the logs and both teams had 83 kills exactly. That tells you, you know, how it went, but I don't think either team will be pretty happy about their play. I think both teams will be like, well, we can play 10 times, you know, better than that. So if we show, you know, how we play, then we'll win the next map. Or in the other team's case, you know, we'll win both maps for 5%. But in the end, obviously, Thunderbird's going to be happy that they sneak it out, but that was their map pick, and it honestly did not look confident at all.
Oh, it certainly didn't, Elmo. I mean, like, both teams, grands and semis throughout the years.
Sorry, you cut off in the middle of that.
Oh, sorry. Surely both teams having a fair bit of experience on various Boomer and Zoomer maps, but yeah, Thunderbirds not looking incredibly confident in the map pick, but coming away with the 3-2. I mean, they're getting, not quite out damaged or out fragged either team. I mean, if we've got logs on screen now, I'm not 100% sure. Logs on screen, all right, wonderful. Okay, I mean, Sheep and Alias, that is that Dork? 23 frags?
Yeah, both of them
Yeah,
getting a decent amount, but as you see there, I mean, Sheep didn't really take any damage. It was more just clean up, while Smazza kind of got smashed against doorways a lot of the game, and Dork a bit on the flank as well, getting some decent clean up, but getting a lot of, smashed against doorways in return. But yeah, all the classes basically insanely close overall, as you'd expect. Doge with his 3 kills all at that last, making the difference.
Incredible. I mean, fragging, like, incredible amounts for a medic, certainly. I mean, and dying, I don't know, 2 more times and getting the W, you'd certainly take that if you were Doge. Oz probably not posting is that's probably not going on the profile there. 9 and 21. I mean, it is Granary. Obviously, soldiers jumping in and doing your best to distract for more fragging classes on Granary is not.
All right, quick this time though. That's what we want to see.
There we go. A bit more action. I mean, heading up towards mid here. I'm still happy with my prediction. Redco hitting a nice little jump here. Lex and Matt really keen to go on mid. Oh, I thought Fame is going to go for the super send at mid. Doesn't quite do it. Smae taken so low in choke. Doge also really injured in choke. Big jump in. Oh, not quite right. Doesn't quite solidify his vendors there. Doge is still so low. He can't really commit to this forward mid on process here. Faina first death of the map. Oz is all behind them in their eye.
Right, nice rocket. Cleans up. Redco once again trying to push the advantage. It just didn't work out for them, and they aren't going for this. But yeah, Sheep it's absolutely crunched there. Going for it didn't work really at all for him in the end there, and yeah, they actually went for it, but just not working out.
No, not at all. I mean, am I tripping or am I seeing a Smazza demo? Is that? Am I being fact checked right now? No. Actually,
you are.
Okay, yeah.
Tripping.
I'm gonna need to retry or something.
Smazza and Matt's pro-ass on each other's classes. I don't think they're willing to do that in this game. They're not that BM. Redcoat still dead somehow. Died once again. Once again, kind of like last map, is dying a bit too much. Matt actually gets cleaned up really well. Nice by Fane.
Riot's in heaven.
Blunts
he can't
all
go for Riot! What a big jump! Kills Fane! Get the force! Riot did jump.
Wow.
Oh my
Tempest. God. That is what Riot can do though.
Yeah, literally. Twitch.tv Riot BZ. What a character, dude.
And yeah, gonna be a rough hold here. I mean, I feel Process is easier in a lot of ways to hold, I feel, than Gran. Because like if you just NG heavy, it's so hard, and yeah.
It can be such an absolute stalemate if you get those.
Their gun is kind of awful, so he's just gonna go sniper. But the heavy top right is so strong if you're a good heavy. Honestly, I haven't seen much of Sheep heavy, but I haven't been impressed with what I've seen. But we'll see how it goes.
Oh dear, switches to sniper and then gets...
nice shot. Fane crushes him. They're actually holding this really well. Sheep does kind of overextend, and they should be able to edge the point here. Fane is still on 1 health. Nice arrow by Doggerel saves him. I think they will clean up.
Charging onto the point. Doggerel gets a soul against the point.
Wow.
What a play! Oh my god, thank god not a Solemn Val cuckold like the rest of these losers. Ubisoft Chad coming in to play on point. Doggerel needs more players to heal, and he gets some now. Scout spawners coming in, and they're going to solidify the point here. Smazza surely must be caught out. Gets a good kill on Redcoat though.
It's so hard. Memory should get... Riot's kind of beefing here, but they just waddle onto the point. They're actually going to get crushed here. I can't believe they didn't just win there. They got the spawns, but they just don't cap in time. Wow. And they actually hold in the end because of Doggerel's incredible play.
That was literally his Doggerel mechanics over everything else. I mean, he should hold his head up high no matter how they come out after this. Really, really good little play from him. And, I mean, Solemn Val, cringe-ass weapon. Don't want to see any copium.
He does a bad hit. Nice force as well, right away. And They have lost 2, but Smazza has to recap here. They've lost 3 actually. 4.
Oh,
So
dear.
despite all the heroics, they're basically just going to turn it around and instantly win. They got the force, but just not what you want.
I was familiar with building. There we go. He's coming back to
Only
spawn.
sheep spawns, and it's going to be a miracle.
No way does he get another saw of this. Oh dear, he doesn't.
No way,
77% looking for it. Certainly not Dog Roll's fault after that one, but just, I mean, straight up just a GG for the Doge and the crew there. Like, really good little plays, mechanical plays from Doge, but that second retake really botched there, Elmo. What do they have to, like, tighten up for the next time there?
I mean, it's just like, got the force, but they're just all way too forward going for it. Like, I don't think they were actually, like, committing. They just want the force, but yeah. You just, well, nice middies, actually, straight away. But yeah, you just can't overcommit, because that's what happens. You get the force, but it's meaningless if you're all dead.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, really looking for a bit more of redemption here. No frags traded out just yet. Oh, never mind. Caster's Curse. Fane perishes. Lex taken solo. Oz going for a big bomb. Doesn't quite get away with it. Redcoat dies as well. Sheep gets right in return. And Matt trades on the back out, but that's all they're going to be. It looks like another Thunderbirds dub on the mid here. I feel like that Redcoat death was a little unnecessary, but I don't know. It's hard to tell from that perspective.
The passive's just working really well for them. Like, they're letting 5% kind of overextend, and this is really hurtful for memories, but he does live, and it means Lex will probably die. Not a huge deal. They'll be able to just back off and, you know, start being safe, doing some sacks for Dogbowl.
Yeah, I mean, surely they can't all second off of this. I feel like the Ubers are, again, my heart is broken, but I feel like they're fairly even. Yeah, there we go. Fairly,
yeah,
100%
they're just
even,
going to double bomb, I imagine. Lex is going to complain about being shot at.
Oz going for a big little jump in the middle. Doge doesn't take enough damage, and Oz, good pipe. Matt takes care of that.
Yeah, they're actually sniping. They've let Dork back into spawn, and rather than doing the X doesn't want to bomb at all, they're just gonna straight into the snipe, and got the question marks coming out already. Getting cocky with a 1-0 lead.
Oh, I feel like unprocessed, it's a bit of a classic. I don't worry, I've got this move to pull out the sniper on second, but it certainly takes some balls. Oh, big angle here, actually. This could really get something. Oz wants to take care of the sniper. He's so low.
Oh,
Riot,
just
big. Oh!
Insta force. They've lost so many, and yeah, Doge actually gets forced going for it. Because yeah, Dork just dies, and I can't imagine them getting anything good after this. Dogroll needs to start healing someone, but he should be able to link up with the scouts. But yeah, the sniper, not long for this world, and they get the force, but they kind of just, once again, they go for it. And so, will not work out too well for them.
Not what they're looking for. Doge taking so much damage, reduced to single-digit health. He surely backs out their choke, but they're still going to fight the mid. Sheep and Lex trading, and there's so much damage back and forth. Doge healing his players, should get the pack
Oz
on
gets
mid.
crushed. Nice rocket by Riot. And Fane's kind of going to feed there a bit, trying to like help his team, but just overcommitting. And this should be them all pretty much dead, because they kept the mid, so they don't have spawns. And yeah, everyone going down, just both soldiers kind of overextending at different times after the sheep. In a way, overextension also, and yeah, it just means they're just getting walked through over and over again.
Keep going for the engineer play here, pretty much all they can do, but wow, that was a serious miscalculation there for the 5% crew. Just so much coordinated spam and shots and Kovacs from the Thunderbirds squad on second there. Really, really underestimated them, and they're going to come up with last here at any rate. Uber's coming in here, huge Doge Uber. Lex and Riot actually go down pretty quickly, but Dogroll goes down in the background. So many frags back and forth. Doge taking solo. Doge doesn't see it, he finally dies. Goes to the kill line, I think that was, but wow, what a last defense. That is so, so impressive. 5% staying in this process round here. Yet again, we've got a competitive match for the semifinals, and I've just got nothing but praise for both teams so far. Wow, 5%, great little last defense there. I mean, just I think Thunderbirds just were a bit overconfident there, Elmo.
I think they just really wanted Dogroll. Maybe they thought he was closer, and so they kind of just all went in for him. But they forgot that there's other players there, and so their Lex kind of just dying instantly. Sheep nice DM to finish him off, and then they kill Dogroll, but they're just so overextended that they just get finished off, and they don't get any cap time at all. So quite awkward in the end for them.
As a wise man once said, you'll have more fun if you stand in the middle and win, and they did not do that towards that last take there.
No,
Riot,
not at all.
Riot wanting, he's going for a little bit of spam, he wants the bomb here, he's trying to clear the traps, not quite getting away with it. Yeah, a bit of coordinated spam here, back and forth on choke. Oh, Doge is in actually. Smash for Doge. Oh, not going for it.
Yeah,
Lex goes for a bomb.
Lex went behind. I think he would try to go behind with Dork kind of supporting from IT. So playing it safe, only the one guy dead rather than ascending. We'll probably see that soonish.
You'd expect so. I mean, not much apart from going for Rap Assassin plays, I think, is the option until we get a few more interesting soldier sacks. Oh, okay. No, I thought he'd just hold W through choke, just chat it. Doesn't quite want to go for it. Jawline not thick enough, perhaps.
No, well, can't afford to try and just at it at this point. You just have to play it safe. Lex is sending it right a few seconds after. Lex can't find the medic though. He does eventually get near him in lobby, but there's no way Doggerel forces to that. He's that far back, and yeah, Oz goes for the insta sack and can't really get anything. They're actually going to trade this through IT.
Not a bad trade at all.
Oh, no,
Sheep
he's
going
just walking
in really
in.
early. Oh, surprised if he doesn't get caught here. He manages not to, actually. Really good little movement plays from
Smasher
Sheep
wants
there.
to kill Doggerel and run away, and he's going to do it. So smart play for if they can live, but I don't think they are. Once again, they can't focus way too much on Doggerel, and they all die from it.
Wow, what a great little bombing from behind. Fane's still. Oh, what a shot!
Nice
Fane
surf as well from
putting up.
Redcoat, but does die.
Wow.
But yeah, nice DM, but yeah, just so overextending from Smazza. Like, Dork died, and that should be the signal. I was like, oh, we're probably not winning this. We should.
Someone's behind. Look at this. Someone's behind on mid here. Oh, wow. This is going to be impressive. We can get the sewer play through second here. Surely not. No one's seen him.
I think he's
no
actually
way.
going to get the mid if he hits. Oh, too
No
early.
way. Redcoat caught out! Man's taking so low. Man's taking so
What?
low.
He
He kills
gets
the
them
man.
both. Wow, that's what I
play!
mean about the Dork. The Dork scout. He's so aggressive, and you know when he gets in those positions behind, he has the DM for make it happen.
Like in Game of Thrones, hold the door. He's too good. Incredibly impressive plays there from the Thunderbirds scout. I mean, gets the two. Dork might have saved his team around there if the rest of them can capitalize on this.
Yeah, I mean, Merida takes retake second basically because of that. Oh, maybe not quite. This soldier should be cleaned up in lobby. A Dork on it. He's just going to try and run away. And Lex will die, and Smasher will die too. Smasher does get the soldier, but that's a full retreat from them, despite getting the cap. They don't quite have the Uber yet. They're only at 50. More than Doggerel, but still makes it a bit awkward for them.
I feel like it's a bit okay. No, actually, I was gonna say these traps are a bit copium, but actually, Matt's got some pretty good ones. I reckon he's predicting the lobby aggression fairly accurately here. Surely it would be the play if 5% want to get more of an advantage here. I mean, it is still 1-0 for the Thunderbirds crew here. Surely they're just going to come up with the even Ubers, just slow it down. Oh, exactly like that. I was talking about the Matt traps, and they exactly catch out Oz there. Predict the aggression really, really well here. The Thunderbirds demo, and looking for more on mid, but well, that's a bit of an unfortunate death to take. Oz wanting the sack wave, not quite getting away with it.
Yeah, I was hoping Dork would spy then, but once again it was just their, bit of boring. I'll just check. And Oz actually is on the off class now. I can't say I've seen the Oz sniper too much, because obviously the demo...
I've never seen it in my entire life.
I know he's in I don't know what the pug is called, but they let him play scout in it, but he's not allowed to play soldier in demo, so that generally tells you enough about their hit scan skills, but... Has 3 minutes to play with, so he doesn't have to rush, and they're already 1-0 down with more than half, the game to go, so there's plenty of things he can do.
Big damage in lobby here, going for all sorts of things. Matt getting away with a few... Oh, not quite a kill there, right? Trades with Fang.
Look how Oz has just walked the whole way in.
Oh my god, he's going for the hero play. It's not frog pugs, he can't take that.
Yeah, I think
for big demo aggression in main, gets so much damage. Oh, good little kite out there, actually. I'll respect that.
I think Doge realized, so I think Oz probably realized maybe not the class for him, so I can't believe they let him walk in that far. Imagine if that was Sheep or Memories, like they walk in that far, they'd dome the medic.
Yeah, surely. I mean, Sheep would do that with his eyes closed, quite frankly.
Yeah, so Unfortunately, it was Oz, so maybe next time they'll let someone that plays sniper go back and do it. But at this stage, it looks like both teams are pretty happy to not make any mistakes or just slowly do something. You'd think with the timer, once again, the timer is now a factor, which is, I think, definitely a good thing because it means you have to do something.
Yeah.
Eventually.
For something interesting, something productive. Smaz has got a pretty good. I like this gun here. On last, it gets an assist. He's got his Frontier Justice equipped. You'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Those NG crits maybe coming into play. I mean, obviously, big favorite weapon of mine being a freakish Highlander dude
very
myself.
funny. I always use it for the meme.
Oh, it's such a funny weapon to see. I mean, God knows if he can get away with it. We'll end up in the Twitch highlights or something. So surely praying for it.
Oz is actually on Spy now, not just a cute little check. With a minute left, he'll have to be, fairly quick to get much done here.
Go for the gun sack? But surely that's a bit too boring.
I mean, Fane does that and it normally works pretty well. Because Fane's quite a good spy, so hopefully Oz has taken some tips. It's so hard. I think
do they
he's just
believe
gonna.
him? Oh, he goes for the gun zap, and he goes for the roll on the mid.
Yeah, they're actually just gonna walk in. Oh, Doge like looking around for the spy. Not what they wanted. They're actually somehow not doing too badly here. Redcoat, nice serves. What?
That's a lovely little
sticky traps both of them and lives on one. Wow,
that's
what
incredible.
a way to end the round. And Redcoat Lenny faces. I think that's well deserved.
Yeah, that's a well deserved Lenny face. You're completely correct.
Losing the concentration, the spy in behind, just not expecting, that play at all, and just gets rushed in as he seps the gun, and they take it 1-1 with 15 minutes to go.
I mean, I'm a Highlander freak. I'm well aware of the revolver's strength, but wow, I keep praising it to new players. That is just such a. I mean, you literally pull out the Glock on Spike and just completely frag people, and that's exactly what Oz did then. Really heads up play from him and the other scout to do exactly what they needed there.
They're just dying straight. Once again, their soldier aggression is just not working at all on the map. They're kind of dying fragmented. Doggerel's on 1 health. They have to just leave here, and Riot might better. Nice pipe, yeah, by Redcoat. Smaz is getting destroyed.
Okay,
so much damage and choke though.
No.
They should get cleaned up here, or I think they're gonna play it safe. Just take the mid. 5% has to do something about their mids though, because their self-aggressive is just not there at all, and they're kind of just losing every mid because one of their soldiers dies, and then they're just down 5v6. So
Fane wants the sack in there. He gets some damage in the demo, but he just really dies for it. I mean, honestly, shouldn't have gone in there in my opinion. Kind of a silly death to take.
Because they're probably better to walk in here. Oz is going so high as well, but they should know this, and yeah, he's kind of out of the play until he gets an arrow. There should be a pretty good time to either just shit fight or just sack. They're taking it very slow. Dork is actually getting in behind here, I think. Yeah, Dork is gonna kill Redcoat unless Redcoat hits amazing shots, and he's just not going to. So go play in behind from Dork, and they just walk this in.
Lex gets lots of damage in the med. Good little defense there from the scout. Memory's getting the pack. I mean, so much copium on second here from both teams.
Sneak out, so good attempt there. I mean, that's what you want to do. You get your flank in, some chaos, and then go for the sack. But yeah, just not quite working out for them. But that's alright, they didn't lose too much, which is the main thing, and you can just wait and try again.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, God knows process seconds are good for those just kind of bombs and rebombs and counter sacks and stuff. Such an iconic point, hitting those little ramp jumps. But, I mean, I don't know, I feel like all the scouts have been fairly on top of their game here. You'd be surprised if any of them fell for anything too drastic.
Yeah, with the sack though, you only have to get on the med for, a second, and then Lex is in here, right? It's kind of slow though. I mean, here's Tempest, but Lex is, I think he must have got the call and decided not worth it, and we'll just reset, go again. Dork, once again though, is trying to sneak in behind here. He is in IT, and no one's really... Okay, now Fane's onto it, and Dork's nowhere near it anymore. So, getting the buff. Just reset, try again.
Try again. It's the name of the game here as we see another sack in. Lex, Riot, both of them not really getting anything exciting. Smazza wanting some forward aggression. Bit of Doge pressure. Oh, bomb. Owned by the counter aggression. Right. Oh, Lex! What a huge bomb!
Doge dies as well though, same thing. Fane and Oz get onto him and just kill him. So... Wow. Smart good aggression from both teams, but...
Self just living up to the namesake right here. This is such impressive stuff.
Doge
Coming across mid.
Doge needs to believe a bit more though. His second time he's died.
Fortunate stuff. I mean, Lex wants this re-aggression here. The rest of his team want to go in too. Big damage, big aggression. I'm not sure if this is really what they want. Oh, they're forcing Redcoat out through sewer here, and they might even get recat middle for that. Just speedy aggression, just wow, out of nowhere. I think it's even Ubers too, surely.
Yeah, smart play there. Just able to get in and not letting Redcoat set up at all on this map, really. And they just basically, after what should have been a lost fight, just walk in, say, you know, we can win this shit fight, we'll just walk in and win. And they do it pretty easily in the end, really.
Stood in the middle and they won. Elmo, it seems to be the strategy. Oh,
Yep,
and
the
Fane
dream.
perishes towards sewer there. Gets a trade, not too bad from Sheep. Lex, oh, nearly perishing again through IT.
Yeah, once again they're happy to just keep, you know, edging things, and if Doge just... Even if Doge just uses it there, once the other med drops, it's fine, you know. So yeah, just need to be a bit more careful with those sort of ones. Make sure you don't drop, because that's, you know, by far the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, really not what you're
Dork
looking
is
for.
back up on the sniper, so hopefully they'll have better play this time with the sniper.
Going for the sewer peak, I think that's what you take, surely. You just take the buff, go for the sewer peak.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly put
Either
Redcoat
that
in the
or,
blunt,
you know,
not
you can
quite.
maybe sneak IT, but sewer's definitely better. World knows though, it's basically, you know, behind the wall and their soldiers just straight onto him. Smash is so aggro here and dies
Ooh.
instantly. That's not where he wants to find himself at all.
Well predicted there almost. Mazza aggression paying the price there. Oh! It's a good little headshot on Redcoat there. Another great little headshot on the soldier. Oh, another one! Oh my god! The sniper's paying off on mid so well. He's not getting any frags, but so much damage.
The soldier's just in his face. Oh, and he misses! No, Oz! The
Oz!
beam!
Oh,
He
gets
just
hit by the body
misses the
shot.
point blank. Fane is in on them and somehow
Oh,
Doge
those
die in
drops!
the end. They have
Fane!
used on basically nothing though. He to kill the sniper and not die. I mean, in the end, not dying there is good, but they're still pretty far forward. And somehow, after all of that, they're actually not going to take the mid. So nice sniping, but very awkward fight. And somehow they've held on to mid. But there will be a, you know, Uber out here.
Indicating the most annoying puggy, you know, that process sniper on mid doing unfortunately work. I mean, hitting loads of headshots. I mean, we didn't see any like kill. I think we saw like 1 or 2 kill credits, but that worked coming in so well. Sheep getting the winger kills there, and another is friendly scout trading more. So much damage on the point here. Rest of his team just forcing the rest of it out here. I mean, again, my heart is broken, so I think Ubers are even. Yeah, they are.
Should be Dog Roll
Mostly.
should have ad here. Unless they're building very well. Yeah, Dog Roll does a 20% ad, and they just walk in and kill Lex. Fane does die for it, but it's hard to see really how somehow Reese almost dies, but yeah, no way they can fight that, and they really need to build well here. They're 10% off, so unless Doge somehow drops again, they'll definitely have, and they're not expecting it, I don't think.
Good little Uber
And
from
yeah, I think
Doge to
they're
be
getting crushed
aggressive.
in the
Dog roll
door here.
dies!
Yeah, they just don't expect the Uber to come in there, and they kind of get crushed for it.
Oh my god, the Smae are heavy, taking a frag there, Fane perishing. I mean, great little Uber, counter Uber there. Dog roll dying, but they got to get second of it surely. Lots of weird little trades. I was going to say going on in lobby, but never mind. Riot makes that not a trade. Good little rockets from him. Recapping second.
Sheep is behind though. Oh, Lex,
no.
Lex, nice DM. Lex instant turns. Sheep maybe could have waited a bit longer till he wasn't like, you know, in the air, but I think they had the spawners, so he was in trouble anyway. So good attempt there. That's what you want to go for, but in the end, not going to work out well for them. And yeah, Oz gets picked up as well. So very back and forward now. Thunderbirds were holding mid for ages, and maybe we'll have to see them hold mid for a long while after again. But they might just be able to walk in here with Redcoat dead, and the should be Uber. There is a sniper though. Sheep did get the forward spawn, and they pretty much almost have. Oh, he didn't. He's at door one.
Oh my
nice.
god, the Doge arrows once again.
Sheep just
I mean,
has
he
to
got a
waddle
3k
back.
on the last one.
They won't fight it. They'll be smart and not go overboard.
I mean, they want to go through this. Oh, there's door 3 over here. Not too bad. Getting lots of damage, not enough frags. Gets a forced return. His Doge has flashed a lot here. Coming back out through a rollout. He's taken so low. Matt taken down. Demo down. Lex
Lex needs to live
great
here.
arrow.
Nice arrow. And Memories has to overcommit and die for that, but this is probably enough space for them to start taking this since there's no spam. Ride does go for a big bomb, lots of damage, but not going to kill anything. And Smae has to run away here. He's kind of getting crushed, and yeah. Sheep just walks in and kills both Smae, who was already low, I think, from spam, and Doge, who was semi-low, so not what they wanted at all. They just, they needed, I don't think they needed to back out quicker. Smae just overdoing it, and it's deleted by memories, wow. That DM was great.
And yeah, they're certainly performing as well
nice
as expected.
Nice by Riot, killing Redcoat there as well.
Prem semi-finals.
Overstepping.
Redcoat's got I'm sorry, not Redcoat. Doge got a huge... Not Doge. I'm confusing players left and right here. Dogrel got a big uber advantage coming into second here. He wants to muscle this through, healing all his players. Doesn't want to force to anyone here. They just got to take to the skies, look for their enemy aggression. Simi heading it off pretty well. No one coming in through one, no one coming in through two, no one coming through lobby, and here we go. Surely this is an easy last push for Dogrel if they keep their advantage here. They want to go through roller here. They're waiting for players. They're waiting for spawners, but I think they just got to go. Yeah, look, you can hear him begging through at door one. Redcoat, God knows if you want to play to take an aggressive Uber, he's one of them. Coming in
they're
through...
very slow though. Like, they're already 75%. They'll be 80 by the time, I think. Do they not realize they're bad? Or...
Hunting? Do they have fingers on their hands?
They don't. They don't know, and Riot goes for the sack as well, but yeah, they had the big ad and they didn't realize it. Happened a few times on Granary. I know you're a Seldom Val hater and I think it's boring too, but it does give you that advantage of, you know, knowing that, you know, I have ad and I can use it sort of thing. But they lost like a 30% Uber ad just because they didn't do anything, really.
Losing players from silly things, that they lose one to the gun and one to the soldier there.
At least as long as you trade one person, it makes it so hard to do anything. Like, you know, Dorks on NG, you still have to walk through, like, you know, a scout and all that through a crappy door.
I've only my match HUD is not loading properly. I think we've got 5 minutes and it's 1-1, but I can't hype it up too much until I get fact checked on that one.
4 minutes, 40 seconds, 1-1. So they've decided on the smart play to get a hit scan player to play hit scan with Sheep on the sniper here. So
Sheep sniper strikes fear into the hearts of many. I mean, on process especially, I mean, people who play like the normal format is also used to hearing Sheep Sniper scary, and people who are playing Cringelander like myself also aware of the Sheep Sniper being pretty scary. He wants this lobby aggression here, needs a bit of backup from his team, I reckon. I mean, God knows he can get the shot if they give him room, but can they give him room? It's certainly more pressure than I think he might be used to on process. God knows semi-finals, living up to the name so far.
Lobby. Goes for the Lex, gets the body shot, trying to peek 5, makes it hard, right on the box, so they are holding it quite well, making it difficult for him. And yeah, just not really getting the angle. Wouldn't be surprised if Smae decides it's a bit of a Rocky special where you just Uber. They're actually just going to Uber in and maybe try and shit fight. They're not going to even get the gun though. They do kill Lex, but not the best Uber. They probably should decide to... if I was... Thunderbirds, I'd be forwarding here because yeah, you're losing players, and if the sniper had peeked and got the medic there, it's so hard. The sniper's actually just going to walk in one, and if you drop here, it's so awkward. You basically just instant lose the map.
I think so.
Because Sheep is just getting free shots. Master will go charge him down, but that's so dangerous to hold here. Surely, oh, he has used actually. I'm not sure how I missed that, but
oh, Redcoat just not quite hitting his pipes. Gets the melee onto Lex, but it's not enough. Riot, feign, trade, so much back and forth. Dogrel 70% looking for a friendly. He gets it in Oz, healing back of the blue choke here. 60 seconds to go in the round timer so far. Dogrel's 80%. Doge is 60, coming up at 60.
I don't think they push out here. There's no way. Yeah, they're just going to try and hold, get their Uber.
Elmo, they beat the last ad. Surely they're counting a bit better now. Surely Dogrel knows he's up. Oz might not. He goes for a silly death. Surely they must know. They've got the Uber advantage. You just get players in, just go through.
I think you just go anyway because there's 30 seconds left. So just have to fight because Doge is just getting this because they wait because the Oz dies. I'm not sure why you wait there. Even if Oz dies, you just have to go because there's no time in the round. So very odd choice from them. Sheep just walk in and kill right during the Uber. Redcoat is going to get obliterated. Maybe? No, he's still Ubered somehow. And they're actually in with a chance here, despite it looking pretty bad. Oz huge bomb, and yeah, they're gonna win this.
They're just gonna stand in the middle and win. That's incredible. I saw Doggerel fire off a bunch of really good little arrows during the Uber. I mean, I don't know if that contributed to them winning, but certainly something I do as medic is just do stupid little things like that, fire arrows at clusters of players, but Doggerel does it and comes up with the round win here. Prem semifinals, just under 2 minutes to go. This is absolutely insane stuff here. I mean, it's going to be absolutely a clutch AF. Elmo, who's your player
destroy
here?
Them. I mean, you kind of just have to destroy Doggerel, so you basically just have to forward and kill Doggerel. They haven't really got anything out of this though. Dork is on him. Dork should kill the med here, but I think it's too late. Oh, nice. That's definitely mapped there. So just two sloppy basically last holds in the end really. Doge dying to that first one and then them just walking in and just taking so much space and they somehow just don't get any kills.
Hell, I mean, Redcoat with, like you were saying, on maybe the map winning pipe, maybe the semi-finals winning pipe at this rate here. Doggerel's coming up on 100% here. They've got a minute to go. I mean, the 3-1 would definitely solidify it for them, surely, but Redcoat been pretty clutch so far. I mean, for a player that, like, you know, as you were saying, Elmo, isn't shy of the W key, I think taking some fairly opportune deaths on process. I say that.
You just have to fight here, and they're actually doing pretty well. Like, they get out the Uber, and none of them have really died yet. Matt's somehow still alive on the floor, but yeah, now they're dying, and that's definitely mapped the scout clean up.
Brutality here for
nice
the Doggerel and the
by
crew.
Lex, though, at the end there, but the scouts are just going to clean them up completely.
Probably this ends up being the 3-1. Sheep begging for it. Ah, there we go. 20 seconds to go. The 3-1, I think, will end up solidifying it as an absolute semi-final GG for the 5% crew. But I don't think that's GG, is it? Because they lost the first map. We're going to end up being on Py-bunl, the Forbidden.
Yes, very excited to see a third map, and I think yeah, Thunderbirds were pretty disappointed because they were like in front a lot and holding mid a lot for like 10 minutes, and they couldn't really do a whole lot with it, which is quite unfortunate for them. So they'll be pretty disappointed to go behind on that one and lose in the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a quick little retry. I think my HUD is. I might even try and uninstall my HUD if I got time, because I'm using the default TF2 HUD. Turns out doesn't show you the enemy team's Uber ad, so my fault for not installing a proper HUD on Aaron's PC. I'll be right back. We'll be going to logs soon. 2 seconds, gentlemen.
Yeah, getting logs up, and unsurprisingly, as we said before, memory's absolutely destroyed. Like, completely dumpstered them, essentially. 29 for 7 and second top damage after map. Wow, that's incredible. And it looks like, yeah, Smazza doing alright, but he just got out damaged so much. So just basically the combo play, just making the difference. Sheep doing pretty well as well, as did Dork, both on 24 frags. And Lex and Wright's kind of stats basically showing just having to sack and them just not working out too well. And Thane probably the best soldier again, like top damaging for the soldiers by a lot and top fragging. Looks like, yeah, once again, Thunderbirds winning most of the mid from that last one where they kind of just had to feed. So winning all the mids and then only converting one round is pretty disappointing from them.
Here we go. First mid, personally, I mean, like you were saying, Elmo, I'm on that mat cam. I'm ready to see it.
This is their map pick as well, so they must be, like I said, they dumpstered Goon Squad, so they must be pretty confident. And this is very much a Goon Squad map, so it's not like, oh, Goon Squad's shit at it. This is a Goon Squad map, I would say. So they must be feeling it quite hard to be willing to do that against them.
Gotta think of it, surely. I mean, early damage onto Doggerel at the very least, doing something. Both teams kind of trading frags back and forth. Willing to commit a little bit early there. Fane getting out with his life, but Oz doesn't quite get the same return. Good little counter sack there from Riot, not quite getting anything. And wow, Fane getting out again quite well, and looks like they're going to save Doggerel. Oh, Redco paraching on the back out. Sheep trading for it. Trading with Lex, actually not a bad return, but yeah. Both meds living on that mid. Redcoat dying a little early there. Elmo, you might be right this early into our bagel round.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of staying in for the fight, but it's kind of hard to get a whole lot. Looks like Fane should die to right here as well, so yeah, a bit of an early death, letting Lex come back into the fight. Makes trading super awkward when you're one down already. Not what you want to do. Right does die for the force. That makes it uber better, but yeah, Redcoat might get chased off here by Smazza, and Lex tries to go behind, so that should be an easy retake. So in the end, it does work out for them.
Not a terrible one to take, and a recap here. Not too much time off the point for that one, only about 40 seconds. Looking to restabilize this. Fane, again, not a really awesome death for him. Oz, good little bomb. Gets a
just
trade
no
for it,
follow-up, and
I guess.
Lex just dodged it with Redcoat.
The Redcoat pipes, Elmo, we've said it like 17
yeah,
times
that
tonight.
probably saved them. Like, I think they're probably in trouble if Lex lives there, but now they can just kind of even fight, and Fane gets quite a good spawn here. So it's so hard to do much while your scout's dead as well.
Oh, sheep!
He
Just
will
chatting.
die for it though. Fane also picks up Riot though, so they should easily retake the point here. Dawkins, no, Fane crushes him. That soldier damage while you're inside, making the difference. Not taking all that extra damage.
Fane wisely not going to spawn for Doge there. He gets out fine, and I think it's going to be... But Dog rolls at 100%. I have to go and find Doge on the map. There we go. He is 100% too. They're both even Ubers here, wanting to go for something, but it seems like
it should just be a trade. How they do it, I think they sometimes like running into the right room, and yeah, Smaz is doing exactly that because you can get in so far a lot of the time without being hit, and yeah, they literally walk Redcoat almost dying before the Ubers are always traded, and they almost take the point. Lex will kill Fane as well, so this is perfect so far.
Oh, right in the background! So much damage on Dog roll, sorry! Taken so low! Oh, Dog roll just hit maybe the surf of the map so far.
Yeah, great surf, but they still kind of get crushed, and Sheep's going for Doge, but not really hitting anywhere enough, and perfect trade out in the end from Smazza. That's more of what we want to see.
Really good little stuff. I mean, Dog roll hitting the surf. I mean, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Surf of the map so far. Again, and a bit more damage.
Fane is dying straight away though. Not great for a retake there.
Oh,
and
Redcoat
just bam, Matt pulling it out as we expected.
I mean, we talked about the Redcoat pipes. The Matt pipes, nothing to frown about after that one. Good little shot. I mean, like you were saying, Fane dying. I mean, no offense, but quite a lot so far, with seemingly not a lot gained.
Some of his bombs were quite good, but yeah, you can't really die before, you know, anything's really happened, because it just means your team can't do anything much. On the bright side of him, Redcoat did die too, so it wasn't really just his fault. Dork just going for it almost forces Dog roll, but it makes it so hard for his team to do much here while he's dead now as well.
The little pack surf from Dog roll there ended up, it was on like 35 health, doesn't force.
And Fane does die before the trade, so it makes it really, once again, very awkward for his team to do anything. They will let them cap, but I think they're fine with that because they get good time.
Oh.
Sheep's getting crushed. Massive mini. Dog roll does die though, somehow after that Uber trade out.
That's just, I mean, good little, I think coordinated soldier aggression. Just Dog roll again hit a good surf, but this time the only way he could surf is towards Smazza, and he's not going to miss those.
Dork and Smazza just clean up the soldier and demo, so they're actually going to be able to walk in and take the point without much of a fight. Or keep the point actually, they already have it. And down to a lot of, this is probably like the biggest time, you know, differential we've had. Quite a minute basically. Dork feeding a bit. Necessary death. Sheep actually, Sheep gets crushed. Juggled as well.
Damn.
Fane is in so far. Great surf, as you said. Surf of the map once again.
Lex! Oh, nearly gets a fatty onto Dog roll, but good little cleanup from memories there, saving his medic. Time's ticking down, but it's so close. Oh, good little rockets.
Smaz does so well to hold the point there, and they actually get Uber, and I don't think they're going to be able to get much with it, but even if you kill Redcoat in his hidey hole here, it's a 3v4, and they kind of just have to rush the point before Dogwell even gets Uber. Fane has to hit some massive rockets here, but he kind of just gets crushed.
Again, yeah, Fane kind of getting owned. I mean, dying.
They somehow haven't killed Sheep or Dogwell on the point here. They're not focusing well at all. Nice, Riot comes in though, that's the focus you need, and crushes them.
Wow, brutality towards the end there. A minute 30 being the differential.
Yeah. Basically, apart from Dork dying
for.
once or twice unnecessarily, they basically played perfect, like that last minute and a half. Like Smaz's trades were so good there. It's kind of what they were seeing a lot of the time on process. And very good just soldier play as well.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, look, I mean, obviously, Bagels, perfect grab ball of both teams, but a really, really solid performance from the Thunderbirds there. I mean, minute 30 time differential. I mean, what do you think's the issue there, Elmo? Was it the feign deaths? We talked about it a lot, but surely it's not just his
die
fault.
a lot. Not just feign, but they did die a lot unnecessarily, and it just made it so hard to push anything. And just Smae was just able to get. Oh, Lex does die there, and too over aggressive here, and now they are going to get crushed. But yeah, just the unnecessary deaths really just made it way too difficult, and they were always just kind of offbeat from that point.
Yeah, really just not looking as stabilized as they want to here. I mean, they've got the cap here. Really want to come back in. Lex taking some good little damage. Smazza taken down early. Oh, Lex nearly gets the pack, but not quite. It's ended up being a 3k there. Redcoat hitting the stickies this time. We're praising his pipes, but good little damage there. Riot, oh, nearly pulling away with the frag. Not quite. Oz getting the pack, retreating with his team. And so far, looking like a fairly stable point hold. It's a kind of a semi-forward hold, if you will, here.
Yeah, well, this is basically the forward hold, so if you can get like a good spam off, you just save so much time for your team. The only danger is if your players get a bit too close on one of the doors and feed, then it's gonna they'll instantly take the point. Pretty good. They did waste a bit of time breaking through, but they've done pretty well, and Sheep does die. And once again, Smazza's got a really good trade-off, forcing Rekko all the way back while Matt just ends there doing 360s waiting for the end.
Jumping around. Redcoat gets the arrow. He wants some aggression here, surely. The Redcoat W. Oh! Lex! Great little bomb in the dog roll. And Oz gets a great little bomb in the Doge. Both medics perishing here and both soldiers perishing for a return. There's a no heals, no holds barred fight on mid here. And it looks like the rest of the...
Sheep falls on Matt's head and dies.
Oh my god.
Redcoat's hitting some really nice damage here. They unfortunately...
Oh, Smazza.
Yeah, capping probably wasn't great there because it just kind of meant your team got worse spawns and they're going to retake anyway, so they get probably an extra 10 seconds off that, but it probably just gives the other team an extra 20. So not really worthwhile in the end for them.
Yeah, I mean...
In the moment you don't really think about it, you're just fighting. And Feign, once again, dying, makes it a bit hard. You pretty much just have to spam and not commit at all, just... As long as the other team doesn't overcommit, then you can't really do anything.
Absolutely. I mean, they're getting a little bit more time back on point here, but it's still a fairly hefty advantage. Smazza pressuring it as well as he can. Yeah, forces off. Oz wants his aggression left house here, ends up backing off for it. Redcoat cupping an arrow on point, and there we go. Sheep and Redcoat getting the aggression on point. Matt taken so low. Sheep though perishing in return.
Feign gets a nice trade, and
there's so many behind! Oh!
What? How does he not force it? I thought they had that for sure, but they somehow hold on to it. And Smazza's straight back in, gets it easy, way too easy force there, I think. Oh, they let Matt die though. I'm not sure if that's worth it. I guess they'll be able to just wait for their spawners now that the other team has capped and retake it, so... I guess if they can hold to the point for a really long time here, it's worth. If not, then... Actually, they're actually just walking in without... I don't think that's the right call there, just letting them retake it instantly. They are sacking, but it was so telegraphed that they can just walk out and then walk back in. Like, they cap here, but it was not a very good sack. And Doge? Oh, dog roll I thought might have been caught out there. Nice surf by Doge, and that could be the turning point, because dog roll's still just building. Almost has, but they've pretty much given them, you know, a whole half a minute to a minute of catch-up time there. Smae, I think, is having some technical issues, so once again, a soldier dying a bit unnecessarily. I think he'll be up before anything much happens, at least, although they have let them walk in really far on right. Dork having to scurry away from the Uber. It's used so early that it's going to end up really bad, because now they can multi. Redcoat feeds for it, and this should just be an easy cleanup by Smazza on some of the soldiers. Yeah, Feign goes through, but he's going to get absolutely crushed by Lex and Smazza. So that definitely was the turning point. As long as Right lives here, this should be really good for the Thunderbirds. 'Cause, yeah, they're all just outside waiting for their spawns, and first time on the this round that Thunderbirds take the time lead, and they're sitting pretty well here, trying to block out the aggression. If right sneaks out, which is really important for them. Double bomb Doge sneaking out once again. Lex killing everything. And Sheep wants to fight, but there's no way he can. And yeah, he just runs away. Pretty much just perfect play so far on the second half. The first half has been semi-sloppy, but perfect play in the second half of the maps. Apart from that, Matt dying before they get Uber. Uber should still be a lot better, but I think they're just going to let them take it and then re-Uber back in. Although, they do actually use, not on a whole lot, so... They have so much time though, and Oz is going to die to Smazza. And they can't even chase him because they have the point. Sheep does get a nice kill, but I just don't see what you can do here. It's Sheep versus the world, and I think the world's going to win. And yeah, 2-0 for them. And I think Smae is in the waiting room core if you want to bring back the other caster. Another technical blue screen maybe.
Yeah, I think it might have been a router issue, in fact. Even more exciting. Bit of Brisbane moment right there.
But yes, you missed basically another minute and a half. As I said, that was the turning point just before you disconnected. And essentially, they just played not completely perfectly, but Smash's Ubers, like their trades and Ubers were just so good that they just baited out the Ubers so early from 5% and then were able to back off, re-push, and they essentially just got like, you know, that last a minute and a half to 2 minutes again without really being pressured.
I mean, really good performance from them. Doge actually copped a massive pipe there again.
And Feint somehow lived on the point. Nope, falls down. Right is behind here. Do they know? I don't think they do.
They know. Oh, red coat again! Another fatty pipe to provide his team a good bit of advantage on mid. Riot gets the pack. He wants to bomb in. It's 3 seconds so they can hold this. Surely Riot and Lex just go for the send it on mid here. No, a bit more disciplined than I was expecting. Okay, good for them. Uber across the point here. Riot does go in for his jump, gets the high ground here. Surely they don't get the flash, just keep the Uber long enough, and they do. No frags from either mid there. Riot taken so low though. Gets a good little surf out. Oh, Oz perishes. Lex, good defense from him. And it's still mid here. Oh, not quite actually. No, they've
yeah,
done a
they
little
did
bit.
cap. They got half a minute off that, so they'll be 5% will be pretty happy with that. They're actually getting a lot of kills here now as well. Feint, two soldiers killing themselves apparently, but Doggerel and Lex kind of need to run completely here. Lex is going to get stuck against a wall. Thankfully for them, Doggerel did not get stuck against a wall and will just, I mean, Doge. Many dog names, but Doggerel actually has so much ad here somehow. Even though they kind of traded, Doggerel just, honestly, his building's been really good just all game.
Absolutely.
And they actually somehow have Uber, and I don't think they do use. I don't think they're getting much out of this, but
oh yeah, no, Doge is just it's such an easily searchable position.
Dork and Ryan do die behind. I think Memory should die. Oh, Lex beefs his rockets a bit.
Very fragging Uber. I mean, back and forth, and like you were saying, Elmo, Doge way too passive for them to Uber into him there. I think that might have been a missed call from someone at the very least.
Well,
but here we go.
It wasn't that bad. At least on the bright side, you get so much time from it, so it's not a total disaster. Doge, I think they're giving these up a bit too passively though. They're letting them completely take the point before they do anything. Like, you have so much time, just sack or something. Instead, Doggerel just walks forward and eats a rocket, and Riot will die, and they will actually retake, so... Once again, I think teams are letting the other team just walk in and take the point way too easy.
They're not brave enough for the defense there, maybe. I mean, Red Coat goes down again, a little lingering. Lingering dad there, halfway in, halfway out. Not quite getting the spawns there. Oz goes for a jump on the med there. I'm not sure if he's got the right timing. Doesn't quite get away with anything.
Feint's in behind, but they know, so it's kind of like they should just go look for him. I feel like 5% easily could have sent some kind of sack. Instead, they've just like kind of waddled one by one.
Look, this is super deep Uber here from Doge and Memory.
They killed Doggerel though. Nice.
That's such an
DM
impressive
by
little
Red
Uber.
Coat, but doesn't matter when the other team's Ubered. So once again, really nice Uber. Nice rockets from Lex crushing Sheep. So Oz is in behind here, but Doggerel just good enough. 1 health, yeah. Matt eating a fat rocket for him as well. So smart play by Oz. Just that 1% just makes a difference. in the game, because that could have easily been the turning point like that other one was the round before, but not quite. So behind in time, but feeling pretty good here.
Get down, Mr. President, says Matt. Doge keeps his little Uber right there. Muscling under the point here, but he's defending his team too well. Matt just needs a bit of beam, and he surely could defend this, but huge jump in over the top. Doesn't quite lead to anything. There's a bit of freakage on the flank. Cleaning up left house, good stuff from them, and they're still eking out time of point. Doge is on 95 here, loses the point, but he's got loads and loads of people around him. Surely they can just heal people up, Uber this, and capitalize on the worst spawns here.
Yeah, Dogrel does get, so I think they will trade here. They do block the point out in the end for whatever reason, and Doge, awful Uber so far. I think he wanted to save Dork, and probably an unnecessary re-Uber here. And they're not going to get really much apart from Lex, I think.
Oh,
because yeah, Wright's just fighting an Ubered Scout and winning somehow. He does finally die, so in the end, poor Uber from probably their biggest Uber mistake of the game so far. Kind of Ubering when they weren't under that much pressure. He was scared Dork was dying, but they were both just so far back at that point that it was just not the time to Uber at all.
Yeah, I mean, Doge, I was on the Doge cam there, he was flinging his mouse around in dismay, it seemed. I mean, looking to regress, there's 30 seconds for them to get back on. Smazza, unfortunate death. I really don't think that's the one you want to take there. Doge on, I think a bit of Uber. Surely.
You kind of just have to keep fighting though, even though Smazza's dead, and they are going to retake the point, hopefully after Smazza spawns, yep. And they do block it. Redcoat's so forward there, unnecessarily not getting any help, and that's really unfortunate. Like, they can't let them recap or they lose, but Redcoat not being here makes this such a shit fight to start with. Like,
Dogrel's so low!
He get, yeah, 1 health and he's used, and this should be absolutely... Doge, once again, kind of got spammed there too, so his Uber's not great either. And they do have the bad spawns, but... Oh, Fane dies to a trap, that's quite unfortunate. That's really big though, because if they can kill Oz here without Dork dying, and they do, they'll be able to clean this up and hold, at least till the next fight.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what... Oh, exactly, the 1, 2, 3.
I think they just turned it into such a massive shit fight. Even if Doge died there, I think it would have been okay. But yeah, a bit of rumble with their, you know, their Prem season on the line. Kind of take a big DM fight that they didn't really need to take. And now they kind of just have to YOLO for the point against an Uber? No, not an Uber, but a good forward hold. Actually, that's what Maine killed Doge.
They just let him get... Oh my god, the taunt from Dogrel.
So much damage though from everything. Just... I think that's the quickest I've ever seen like the entire everyone die on a Koth map. And they're actually going to do it. Wow. What a play there. They literally just weren't watching Maine. The hold could have been a disaster, but instead they all just walk in and... you know... Killed Doge, just totally unexpected being there. And they still almost clutched it out, despite the insta-death of Doge. It ended up being like 2 people on 1% health. Wow.
You could throw a whole dictionary at me, it wouldn't have words. That was an extraordinary little finish to the round there. I mean, so much, I mean, Don Cheadle, word of the night, back and forth. So much good stuff from both teams here. Doge just doing his best to heal people. I mean, Redcoat again, Elmo caught out too early, but there's so much
everyone else died here. Though too.
Lex,
yeah.
Riot, Matt, both demos down, Sheep perishing in return, but surely they just end up evening out the Ubers here. It's still pretty close, but it looks like it's going to be a cap. Smazza and...
Yeah, I think they're just going to live and wait till their team and you just trade. Hopefully, while Sheep's dead, they should start fighting while they get their team forward, and looks like they will.
I mean, there's such hectic stuff. I mean, Bagel, I do enjoy watching as a map, and here we go. Ubers through main here, exchange.
Smazza's once again so much better. Yeah, Smazza back to the first and second round, just Ubering in and getting 2 kills. Unfortunately, their flank, okay, ends up being a somewhat of a trade, so it's a 4v4 here. Wright does die to Fane though, so this is... Well, no, Fane does die in the end, so eventually they should have enough pressure with those better spawns to take the point.
I mean, you and I both said it so many times on Elmo, but Redcoat just getting caught out. It seems like again and again and again. Is he playing too far forward? Is his team playing too passive? Like, what do the comms look like in that situation? Is, you know, who's baiting who?
I think Redcoat just has to leave. Like, Smae is just being really aggro when they should know that. Oh, nice pipe there. That's what he can do. So they're just going to retake the point and get a lot of kills. So not great for Thunderbirds there at all. And they're just being so far behind on time without Uber. But yeah, I think Redcoat just needs to leave. Like, he's so far forward when he just kind of doesn't need to be at all, you know. Just leave, bro, and it'd be going so much better. Yeah, just don't be forward. Your med doesn't Uber you.
Bro.
Yeah, I want to Uber you in that situation. Once again, he kind of gets forward there and gets lucky to pull out alive.
Really, really good stuff. I mean,
oh, Sheep just crushes Dork. He should... No, nice rocket feint saving Sheep. This should be a disaster. The flank just getting crushed there. And Feint so far in behind.
Oh no, Doge! Oh,
yeah, Doge kind of gets abandoned. So, us to Uber there kind of already can when their flank dies. And yeah, just not at all what they were looking for there.
I think I disconnected for a sec. Oh, I'm still in the bubble. Okay, there we go. Woohoo! Gotta love Queensland. What a state. Here we go. Back into actually being connected here. Oz takes a slight unfortunate death on mid here. Redcoat again.
Lex is so far in, and they do kill. There should be a good cleanup here. Right, still on the medic. They're not hitting anything. Doggerel. Wow, I can't believe Doggerel lives there without like. He didn't even take that much damage.
Oh.
Redcoat's in such a bad spot. Dies to Dork. But Doggerel like actually just perfect dodging, saving his life, and could definitely have won them the round there just from living there. Two players.
Really, really impressive movement there. I mean, it's clutch time. And he's clutching up right now. Matt actually takes a rare unfortunate death here. I feel like he's been living pretty well. Not quite that time. That's Fane there. Not what you want.
Matt has died a bit more than typical this round. Kind of a random pipe to Redcoat, and yeah, as you said, that one there. What they want to see.
Well, Redcoat, I mean, it's a day ending, and why we're calling out Redcoat getting caught out a little too much. Post Uber.
Yeah, and they basically have to play perfect from here to win this round. Now there's 30 seconds left for the other team. They're trying to just like, go aggro, crush them. Redcoat is getting here, and Lex does die for it. He does as well, though. That's not bit. I don't think he realized his team wasn't having his back. I know that feeling. And, makes it a lot harder here because yeah, you don't okay there. As we said, Redcoat just dying there, and Memories kind of has to full-on retreat. Although he still wants to fight it. I'm not sure how you do, unless Oz kind of gets in and kills the med, but no, he gets cleaned up.
I feel like Redcoat's in so much of the spawn room at this point. It is really unfortunate. I mean, Smae are taking maybe a slight too much of an aggression here. Doggerel on 90%! Nearly gets bombed on again, hits a lovely little surf, and again a great Redcoat pipe. When Redcoat's alive, Elmo, he's hitting fatties.
Yeah,
like he's hitting pipes.
Well, just needs to live more, essentially.
Yeah, literally just stay alive and win. Like I feel like not that hard of a secret as demo is just staying alive. But we're in the 10 seconds down here. Doggerel flashes a lot on all his players. Redcoat nearly get cutting out in the Uber. Good little flash on Doggerel, but it means his Uber's extended just slightly less. Sheep, Oz doing everything they can to stand at the point. Lex perishing too. They're trying to recap here, and they will. Memories perishing in the back line.
They're both soldiers down, and they have capped when they maybe could have waited. Because now they have to just play the 4v4 with worse caps, because Memories will be here soon. Redcoat once again. Oh, Sheep probably just wins them the round, and yeah, Doge dies. So that's round over. We're gonna have surely rounds over, right? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
It's just the mids just aren't going well. I think is kind of like the big difference here. The mids were going so well before, and now it's just like not happening for them really.
Completely agree, and I'm really just not gelling anymore. I mean, look, I will say thank God we've casted this one. What a nail biter, going 2-2 on the third map here. Bagel, I mean, really living up to its potential here in the playoffs, having a really good little showcase of everything it can do. But wow, I mean, it's showing what it can do when it comes. He misplayed the other side. I'm gonna say, like, a few people just taking too much aggression at wrong times. I mean, perhaps both teams don't really know exactly how to play it. But here we go, Redcoat again. I feel like we've said it a lot, Elmo. Our first death on the mid tonight. Smae capturing the point for the rest of his team. Memory's waiting for the arrow, nearly dodging a spam rocket for it. Good stuff from him, but Redcoat again perishing too early, Elmo. Like, I mean, it's a broken
much
record.
Better mid for them. I think that's the smart play. I think they know Redcoat's gonna Redcoat and go shoot forward, and they took a good advantage of it, and yeah, just take the point, get good time, and now this is kind of what was against them last time. Just it was so far behind just from the beginning, from losing mid, and they get a pretty good trade out here. Memory's not really doing anything with it, and Smae living and no one feeding. Feint isn't behind here, they do know, and Smae should just, walk in and kill him, so good idea, but just not how you want it to be. Dork does die though as well, which makes it hard.
Yeah, not what you're looking for there. Oh, Memory's nearly perishing. Gets a good little kill in return. Feint rolling out here. He wants some. I'm going to predict a Feint jump in and die. Not to be too mean, but I feel like that's the theme of the game so far, the word of the day. And again, Redcoat, speaking of dying, going in and dying, Redcoat wants so much aggression on the right side here. Cups a pipe, cups another sticky, but good little arrow keeps him alive. And there we go. The Redcoat aggression pays off. Riot and Memory's down. Sheep perishes for it, and Feint perishes for it too.
Yeah,
Riot's going to hit the pipes
so
here and doesn't quite. Smae and Lex. Smae and Lex capitalizing on that aggression, just recapturing it in return. Doggerel Ubering. Oh, that's a bit of an L, isn't it, Elmo?
I think they were thinking they were winning by like so much more than they actually were, and so in the end they kind of just like fed really hard. So they went so forward and it just didn't work at all.
Whoa! I don't know if that was on stream, but wow, crush sheep. I mean, Riot the only casualty in return. Oh, Smae getting hit by the doggerel arrows. The other medic showing he can hit some arrows in the enemy team too. I mean, this is Lex and the rest of his crew's point here. Minute 15, ticking down. I mean, Elmo, I don't really think Bagel's the time for an Earth class, TBH. I feel like it just benefits the default Sixes classes too well, but really they stick with that theme, right?
Yeah, nah. I mean, Sniper maybe, but only if you're like really feeling it, because there's not really any good angles. Well, Matt does die to a Redcoat trap, and they have to do a really good trade here. Dork's gonna go for it anyway with Smae dead. Don't think that's the call, but at least on the bright side, they just have so much time that it's like, well, as long as we're kind of like keeping the time down.
Oh, Lex, big bomb in the medic! Gets it! What a rocket! Lex, and his, oh my god, the scan in return. Really sensational play here for the rest of his team. Capitalizing so well. I mean, oh, if there's anything that will capture it back, but it's 30 seconds. Elmo, is it enough?
Yeah, I mean, once again, they just have to play perfectly, and Thunderbirds, I think, have been a bit better overall, and they weren't able to, so I think they may be in trouble here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a difficult point to recapture. This feels like there's so many good angles for the soldiers to stand on and spam on, Skazit and spam on. It's I mean, the spam factory right now. Both sides. I mean, it's a very enjoyable map for the playoffs. 2-2 at this point. Smae at first casualty. Nugo roll taken so low there. Redcoat not quite getting what he wanted to do in return.
Yeah.
But will it be enough to recapture the mid here, Elmo?
Well, Smae dying, but it's like, it's not that big a deal, because you can kind of just edge, he spawns, and then you only have to win one fight and you pretty much should win. You know, like, it makes it so much easier.
They just take what they want and don't look back here. It's 2-2 coming down to our last round tonight. Oh, taken solo! Rebrawl trades at Lex, but so many backrows in return. Riot kills Doggerel.
Yeah, Doggerel dying is so big there, because it means you can just play super safe, and once you get the better spawns, you just kind of take. Although they are playing it smart and they do let it spawn, but it just means as long as Doge doesn't die, you pretty much win.
Surely you'd think so at this point. Oz perishes in return. Oh, it's overtime now. Surely this can't be what they want here. Swarming over the point, Doggerel, the rest of the crew. But oh, they're facing a lot of pursuit return. Matt Sticky's hitting their mark right now. Pipes hitting what they want. Doggerel's still full health.
Doge just gets stuck by random pipes and dies. The thing is, if
Elmo,
they cap here, it can
Elmo,
still be
I feel like there might be an echo in the mumble here. I'm seeing Redcoat pipes doing work.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand how that happened. Like how they got it. Oh, Doggerel actually dies though. So, and They actually
No
get to the
way.
0 seconds. Oh, okay, Reiko just gets off the pawn in time, so once he dog roll dying there basically just means it's just an even. Other than having
Oh
an
my
ad
God.
and shit fight, it just means they have to hold on this
I
entire
need to scream
time.
at my flank for denying me again. Game on crits. Thank you for the warning, Core. I wouldn't have noticed. My HUD isn't working, but that could be seriously intriguing for the rest of the game. I mean, 40 seconds to go. Surely they can't come up with that.
Yeah, I mean, if they spot it, they should all Dork dying instantly. The thing is, you can just try and edge this. So hard positioning wise because they have to stay so forward. They're actually so close to the crits then. This is actually such a good play. The thing is, if they realize it and go aggro now, because they're 2 down, so this crits has to basically be perfect. Oh, and Sheep dying on the point, so
using
this
it
has
immediately. Memories gets a 1 kill, but will it be enough? Kills Smazza, dog
I
roll,
think
red coat.
it's over. He can't
Oh,
make it.
it is.
Wow, what a round. The team just had to play. Oh, I know it's so hard to get the balance right there. Because you want to get the crits, but then you have to block the points. So unfortunately, just slightly off. And wow, Thunderbirds taken it a 3-2. Incredible game though overall.
Yeah, I completely agree on
Close.
such sensational play from both teams. I mean, really entertaining. Both of them just craved it. They craved that dub so hard. Last minute crits really not looking beat. An absolute for the side of Lex, Mazza, Riot, Matt, and the crew. I mean, I've got logs on my screen now. I'm not sure if they're on stream. I don't have my second monitor. See it quite soon, but I'll tell you what, that Sheep Scout, I've heard a lot about it. I played a lot against it, and wow, it's showing up tonight.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where you don't really like notice it all that much, but definitely 40 kills. Dork also getting 38 kills. So very high fragging. Memory's kind of disappointing in a way. Only got 25, and a lot of that I feel was, and he took so much damage as well compared to Smazza. I feel like Smazza's Ubers just ended up being so much better, and a lot of that was Redcoat. Just Redcoat went 18 for 25, so he did get a lot more kills, but and he took 12k damage, 1k more than he did. So when it worked, it was great. Double pipe the med to try and save the round, but when it's not great, you're kind of just dead and feeding, and that's not what you want.